Welcome to the Wheelchair Fencing Coach. Starting off with a photograph of Dimitri executing a flick action in Epee. You will notice that the blade bends quite significantly. This is one of the most important things to remember when executing a flick, is that to leave the guard in its place and let the point catch up in order to land on the target. Flicks can be used in many ways, as a preparation, as an attack, as a parry riposte, as a renewed attack, and also as a remise. Demonstrating how to carry out a circular 6 flicks action. You start off by making a circular 6 action as you would in a parry situation. When the blade connects to the opponent's blade, you take it up and flick down. To practice, the target is the wrist area. As the coach, I present my blade as a flat horizontal angle with my guard slightly higher than the fencer's, moving forward slowly and allowing him to take the circular 6 action and execute the flick. Pointing out that the circular 6 action must be short and sharp. If it's wide and exaggerated, then the forearm is liable to get counterattacked. When the fencer takes the circular 6 action, as the coach, I drop my point, keep my guard high and lean forward to allow the flick to land. Even after several lessons, you still have to remind them that the attack is with an arm extension and then the opposition. Demonstrating the use of the circular 6 flick as a counter parry riposte. This is a fast counter parry riposte taken very early. When it's executed, the guard must remain high and the body goes backwards. Notice how the fencer returns with point in line. This allows that parry riposte to be taken quite early. As the coach, I'll allow the hit and then move forward with again my blade flat and my guard high. Once he's taken the flick, I drop my point and lean forward. Demonstrating a carte parry with the flick riposte. The carte parry is taken, hold, body moves forward, and then execute the flick with a high guard. As the coach, I attack, allow the carte parry to be taken, hold my blade stiff so that he has something to push against. As he makes the flick, I release the tension in my blade and allow the flick to happen. When practicing this sequence, I want the fencer to be able to take a carte parry. Therefore, after his attack, I'm making a circular 6 engagement so that he can disengage and make the carte parry. In part 8, we coached how to do a high septime as a renewed attack. The action is the same when executing it as a parry riposte. As the coach again, once he's taken the high septime, I drop my point and also my shoulder to allow the flick to land. Practicing a sequence of attack, counter-attack, high septime, flick as a parry riposte. I like this sequence of actions, starting with an attack, counter-attack, a high septime parry riposte flicking on the back, and then coming back and using that circular 6 flick as a remise. There is a lot going on in this sequence, so as the coach you must remember where you are. Once he's taken the high septime flick to the back, you must represent your blade so that he can attack it to make that final action of the circular 6 remise flick.
The second one, really attack that, really attack that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. One had 6 flicks wrist. Second one had 4 flick back. Third one had high 7 flick back. And then followed 6 flicks wrist.
Demonstrating a change of engagement beat and a flick to the back of the wrist. This action can be used as both of an attack and as a preparation to go on to a second, third, fourth action. This must be a very controlled action. If it's exaggerated, then the back of your wrist is completely open for a counter-attack. Now we're getting a lovely rhythm. Listen to the tempo with the beat flick. Using the same action as a preparation to draw the opponent to attack. As the coach, I present my blade for the first action, move forward for the second action, and then move forward even more and drop my shoulder and my blade so that it can flick on the back. Starting with a beat to the wrist as a preparation, immediately taking the blade in a circular 6 action and flicking to the back of the opponent's shoulder. As the coach on his beat, I present my blade and move forward, allowing him to take the circular 6 action. When the flick occurs, once again I drop my point and my shoulder. Practicing counterattack, high septime, flick to chest. You'll notice that when he takes the high septime, as a left-handed coach, all of my chest and body is available to that hit. When the high septime action is done correctly, you can either flick to the chest or the back. Because your guard is in that same position, the left-handed opponent will not know whether you're going to flick to the chest or the back. As the coach, you have to feel whether the fencer is going to flick to the chest or the back. If he's flicking to the chest, you have to remain with your guard high. If he's flicking to the back, you have to drop the point and your shoulder. Sometimes you get it wrong.
You better.